because honestly, Atlas, we have to go and polish off our notes from 2015 spring when we were
in their positioning around the map, meaning that this can happen. Score just has his complete run of the jungle on it.
I know what Score wants.
He wants Thal, and he's going to get a free body slam in there. The ultimate is going to follow as well. Flash use so that Smeb can't catch up to him with his own, but he's in enemy territory at the moment. So much damage, gets himself the passive shield, but damn! That barrel did some work as Smeb gets hit by the unstoppable onslaught. It's a decent array of CC, but you can see Smeb's not scared. Justice punching all the way forward, gets himself the taunt in order to make the decimating smash not land, but Bono makes his way in. BDD, he's come up though, and Score's got a stopwatch. Bono has to be careful. Cell Division not going to be there, not going to be procced as well, because the ultimate's going to miss from BDD. Stopwatches are plenty. Lava probably going to survive.
Away to Archangels can be big. Bono being evaded.
Yeah, there's the flash from Smeb as well. They want to get that Cell Division. Ultimate comes in from BDD, not going to be able to get any fears, but then it's going to tidy up this kill. Deliver. Heroic entrance is available from Smeb. They decide to engage onto Zenit, but SnowFlower has himself the Devour to get him out of the way. Now Zenit's trying to get the work done. Flashes out of the way of the True Shot barrage. Keeps himself alive as the hero's entrance comes in, and Lava is in trouble. Taken down early. Zombie Scion can't do anything. It's 2 kills so quickly in this fight, and BDD so masterfully tanking up all of that damage, and Smeb now takes up his role on the front line and will score the last kill for this fight. Most likely is Key, and Sangyoon probably not going to have a chance to. Of course, the Unbreakable fantastic against Gragas. Score gets the flash, is going to land. It's going to save Sangyoon, but Key might be in trouble. Bono finds himself in exactly the wrong position, has to kidnap his way out of the fight, which is exactly what you don't want to do.
Once again ahead of the play, only flash will save Sangyoon, but it's not enough to...
But it's a little bit more icing on this cake that KT have put together.
Into Infinity Edge on the way, and 2 autos required to take down this turret.
Well, that is a teleport that is not going to work out. Good flash from Zenit there, as well as Bono kidnaps himself back, but is he actually...
He's out of the fight for the next 15 seconds or so. They wait out the True Shot barrage. More difficult to steal away those neutrals now after the nerf.
Frisky on his own. Now Key's looking for it. We've got a choo-choo train coming into the back line. That's the Devour to keep the Sivir alive, and now Lava is in amongst 5 members of KT, and Score successfully got rid of the other 4 by himself. Now Lava's zombie form is trying to do some damage, but it's not working. Bono, once
pro
again...
game, it's actually been very reliable on Sivir positioning, which is not the easy thing to do, but that's not a great moment.
Yeah, that's Cuss Curse right there, as the disdain has to be used here from BDD, and he's the one paying for Zenit's misfortune here as Lava takes a lot of damage. All the buttons have been pressed, but KT still looking good. The Ignite is down onto Zenit. Oh my goodness, SnowFlower held on to the Devour for so long, and Hanwha Life still unable to do it. BDD finally goes down, and the Zombie Scion also is Thal. That was not one, keeping Bono alive there, but looked interesting. The slowdown going to come in now as Score trying to get away, and Sangyoon has to be respected. The cheeky auto is going to make sure that Key... but their health bar is certainly not there, and that means 3 Mountain Drakes now belong to KT. Down Bono, going to potentially be able to get in position, but this Baron's going down so fast. 3 Mountain Drakes smashed that one down, and now Smeb able to get a lot of damage onto Key and Lava. Zenit trying to find himself as Bono just not picking the right fight right here.
Hanwha Life is really a big problem. They were too slow on the Baron check, and then Bono goes in when none of his team was indicating they wanted to join, and too late. He misjudged the scenario, and there was poor comms there. KT walk up, they've got the Baron, they've got everything. They want the first inhibitor. With the minion wave dying, it's going to take a little bit of time with BDD split pushing up top.
Yeah, BDD going to be able to take this inner turret very easily, and now as the next minion wave moves in, this inhibitor turret should be finished. Smeb charging up the taunt once again. He's going to get Lava, but he's relatively tanky. They take down the inhibitor turret. Is the inhibitor actually going to be taken, or will this be KT? Overextending mildly. The heal going to be used just to top every score, picking up that mantle beautifully, especially with the amount that he's killed. Racking up that score so high. Another taunt on the bottom side of the map as Lava actually taking some relevant damage from Smeb. Now that Void Staff has been picked up, inhibitor going to fall down in the mid lane. As Hanwha Life Esports look like they don't have any idea what to do at this point in time. Smeb gets another taunt as Bono makes his way in, but could it all be a cunning ruse as SnowFlower makes his way around, wants to take his gargoyle out of that potential fight. There's the flash in from Score. Thal gets himself out of the way with the flash, and now Hero's entrance does come in, but the GA's been popped, and Zenit has to flash to get out of the way. Bono will pay the price once again. Cell Division going to be in there. No teleports invested this time. Sorry, buddy. You are just dead. And the second inhibitor will go down. One remaining, and it doesn't have a turret.
Definitely seeing some of the gold lead here for KT. It's difficult to siege with this comp, but when you're 10,000 gold ahead, you can make small mistakes and still win the game.
Yeah, one of those games where you're smacking him with your wallet. Papa Smithy is disdain from BDD to bring himself into the fight underneath these turrets, but they look like they're made out of paper mache. There's a big health bar and a lot of items, but there's only one more turret here, and the flash in from BDD as he wants to get that fear doesn't. As now Sangyoon and Key have to look on as their Nexus explodes.
Definitely a game of two halves, Atlas. The finesse of KT in the early game to the... BDD's Zoe, that reverse legendary game from Pyrian was against BDD.
The opportune target. Still, very, very low on health is this tower, and they decide it's not time. Doesn't get the mini-stun from the Arctic Assault. Does score, throws out the ultimate, though, as Lava uses the last of his mana on that claw. The double knock-up is in here for KT. They want to finish this off. Minions trying to clear out this mid lane, and there's nothing he can really do about it. Yes, he's now...
The season is... There was a real penalty the way Sangyoon's now mid lane.
Oh,
That's a trouble bubble.
That was one hell of a snipe as he gets stunned up. There's the grand entrance. This is a CG train, and now we've got some damage as Zenit grabs first blood. And they'll take a tower to boot. This is exactly what you want to get KT back into this game.
But it required a turret in the mid lane. That is a very long going Sorcerer's Shoes. Needs a bit of explanation.
It's a little bit confusing, but they may have actually caught out Zenit here as he's in no man's land. SnowFlower trying to help with the quickness, but nope, nothing they can do. The entire bottom lane just going to be torn apart by this Urgot.
Third Drake to the game already at 21 minutes.
And how things change as Score is about to be possibly able to figure that one out as Thal jumping in towards the backside of this fight as well as the Devour on top of the Piggy, and Key says they do have all the priority. KT want to find more as SnowFlower goes back to the base. Zenit down to half health now, but still some lower health bars on Hanwha Life. That's the double snare to come in as Score has a stopwatch. Smeb jumps himself all the way out, doesn't go for the stun, just wants to get rid of them. Takes them on a merry chase. I don't know whether that's exactly what they wanted as the ult misses from Score, not something that we're used to seeing, and Smeb does pay the ult in this particular case, so you will outnumber. Deal is certainly available. 2-level lead for the enemy jungle, but here's the turn. Lava jumps on forward, but they are going to turn off this Baron. SnowFlower trying to dance his way up, but Thal right into the back line. Can he actually get the fear beyond death? SnowFlower just going to try and juke his way around, and so far doing a great job, but no, there it is. Arms it, gets a couple of fears as well. The only kill they've taken so far as Smeb will be the second. KT Rolster lose. Eaten by the rest of KT now too low to defend this easy Baron for Hanwha Life Esports. And the
just a case of escorting Sivir between laning phases because not really much else they can do with this Baron. Makes it so difficult for even Sivir to wave clear. Here's Sangyoon in the mid lane. Remember that Ezreal, with that change, pushed pretty fast. He's engaged.
There's the double knock-up to come in as well as the Tahm Kench will be the first one on the menu. The Grey Health is going to slow this one down very, very much, but not going to be enough as Hanwha Life say, well, I guess you can kill our Tahm Kench, but we're going to have a much better time elsewhere. True Shot Barrage, mid-animation, and BDD is going to take him down as well. So the bottom lane are traded for an inhibitor top side of the map, and now Hanwha trying to find more. BDD in trouble. Portal jump, not going to be able to get out of the way of anything though as Bono. So not too much of a worry here. 1 second, and Sangyoon can make his way back in, but Key just going to wander his way up.
Third inhibitor turret should go down as well. This is a bonanza value Baron for the side of Hanwha Life. Baron with Zoe, always so important against Zoe. The similar story. 3 inhibitors should go down, and I think we might be getting the first 3-game series of LCK Spring 2019.
Yeah, definitely a welcome thing as well as 5 Drakes as well coming in for Hanwha Life Esports, and having 3 clouds, one of my pearls, KT standing under their Nexus turrets, but they're not going to be there for very long as even Lava's auto attacks are ridiculous. He dives his way forward. The health bars of the KT Rolster team are just disintegrating. Score going to go down first. Smeb has his Gargoyle Stone Plate, but it doesn't feel like it's doing anything right now, and Zenit going to be the second to go down. KT, the fountain is no longer safe, and they'll be wiped, and their Nexus very soon to follow.
And big ups to Hanwha Live, showing us that just a mental reset.
Now, this is a difficult matchup.
Bono's here for the counter gank, and we're going to see 2v2.
Yep, Score moving on in here as well as they do manage to get the Justice Punch. Oh, he's taunted! Can't take the claw out as Winds of War are flashed quite nicely. It's not enough though. First blood going over to Score feels much more like
the mid lane. Trying this again.
Yeah, has himself another taunt, but oh, there's the Justice Punch! Actually able to stop Lava from taking the claw. Uses his ultimate on himself to keep himself alive, but there's the big damage from the Winds of War, and KT do it again in the mid lane.
And that was one of those times in the LCK and international events, as here we go.
Yeah, there's the kickback, but I don't know whether Bono wanted that one. Had to flash out of the way of the Justice Punch, and now Lava tries his hand. It's a beautiful knockback, though, with the ultimate from Score, and Thal gets his way in there. Third time's the charm. As they
onto the Drake, no equalizer in range. This should be picked up by Hanwha Live. Sion.
Yeah, Arrow is going to come down as well. Here's the combo once again. Bono is going to get in there and takes down the 80 carry so incredibly quickly. Hero's entrance is like jumping into hell here for BDD. They've got the equalizer, but is it too late? His Score is trying to meander his way out, but Key is jumping on him. One more and he'll be able to get the gobble. Underneath the turret, just licks him to death. And Hanwha Live Esports, a beautiful team fight, a beautiful engage, and they'll be now 6-2 in kills after it's all said and done.
A clean ace onto KT Rolster at 12 minutes.
Here for Hanwha, but they will have a lot of regen. Keep them in these lanes even longer.
The way back for KT is an inspired play around a Baron mistake by Hanwha Live.
So far, the inspiration's turn is head to Score, but it looks like Hanwha Live Esports should be able to get control and take the mid lane out of turret. Hero's entrance is available, equalizer is available, Score in there in range for a potential smite as we've got the fight into the backline. Good position of the Hero's entrance, breaks up Hanwha Live Esports as BDD is causing a ruckus. That's going to be first kill going down. Sangyoon going to be the first to fall, and now Hanwha have to get the hell out of there. KT miraculously managed to make... You can't do that if you've been completely split by the big Galio ult into the backline. That's what KT's comp is capable of.
Some control wards, as killing Smeb will be a happy moment for Hanwha Live.
Yeah, that certainly looks to be the priority as we've got 4 members on the bottom side of the map. I think the Baron might be the call here from KT, so Hanwha...
Truly being 4,000 right now, not so much. Here we go.
Yeah, trying to get in there. The quickness is down as Key does have the Devour. Sangyoon gets himself to a safe position. Featherstorm saves Zenit this time, but he's still going to get Decimating Smash. And Thal now trying to get his way out of the fight. Nice double stun to come in there as Scored, keeping himself alive. Arrow lands onto Smeb in the backline, but the equalizer didn't do enough work here as Bono trying some tricky stuff, and BDD putting his way into the front, gets a decent taunt. There are the stopwatches now as Bono slinks away but isn't able to survive this fight. The health bars are so low, but somehow it's just a 1-for-1 in the end. Smeb will die, meaning that Hanwha Live do manage to take the team fight
than we really expected.
You're exactly right.
He's got 20 stacks, they've got a Baron, the game's probably over. It's a win more choice, and they're really close to winning, so you can kind of look at it and say, calculate it.
Yeah, once you're winning, what do you do after that? You win more, I guess, so you can't really say no to it, and he's just going to split push to winning more. They've decided that they don't want to answer, as this Mountain Drake is what KT are going to get. As SnowFlower, Battle Dance available. I don't know what's going to happen here, as we've got the fight continuing. The teleport to come down. Score grabs the dragon, but can they win the fight? Equalizer does basically nothing. Exactly right. Another arrow comes in. Bono has done his work and been able to get out, as well as BDD. Cannot quite say the same. Yeah, trying to flash for the AoE is definitely enough. KT still trying to do more, but they can't do it against Hanwha Live, who whitewashed KT Rolster.
And they're going to win. The flash there, aggressively prey style, is pulled off, and Hanwha Live will upset KT Rolster in their attempt to defend their crown. They will lose their first series in Low Park.
Yeah, Hanwha Live Esports, after what was such a disappointing Casper Cup, such a disappointing Game 1, turn it all around on a dime. Game 2 looks beautiful, and Game 3, all control from Hanwha, who upset our LCK champions and take